Listen to me carefully. AI is not replacing humans entirely. AI is replacing humans who can't handle pressure. The people who freeze, who procrastinate, who crumble under uncertainty, who avoid decisions, who collapse the moment the world moves faster than their nervous system can process. That's who's most at risk. And here's the part nobody wants to admit. The biggest threat to your job in the next 3 years isn't AGI. It's your inability to stay clear, courageous, and decisive under pressure. According to the World Economic Forum's 2023 Future of Jobs report, over 44% of core skills needed for work will change by 2027. And the number one skill required isn't coding or analysis or technical literacy. It's resilience, it's stress tolerance, it's adaptability, it's self-leadership under pressure. This is where most people will fail, not because they're not smart enough, but because they're not regulated enough. So today we're going to talk about the psychological reason 99% of workers collapse long before AGI does, and what you must do right now to ensure your mind, identity, career, and livelihood survive the next decade. Hi, Unbreakable leaders. I'm PAVNESS, courage decision scientist and leadership coach. For 23 years, I've worked inside Fortune 500 pressure rooms. I've watched people rise when it mattered, and I've watched brilliant, talented individuals break under pressure. And now, as the AI era accelerates faster than any technological shift in human history, faster than electricity, faster than the internet, we must talk about something no one is saying. AI is not your competitor. Your untrained nervous system is. Welcome to PAVNESS Unbreakable Leadership Lab, Courage Under Pressure. Let's dive in. Let me start with something real, not theory. A McKinsey Global Institute analysis in 2023 estimated that up to 30% of hours worked today could be automated by 2030. Not 99%, not overnight apocalypse, but enough displacement to expose every weakness you've been hiding behind busyness. Here's the truth nobody tells you. AI exposes your patterns, it exposes your avoidance, it exposes your lack of clarity, it exposes your decisional drag, it exposes your emotional fragility, it exposes the exact places where pressure makes you crumble. AI is becoming a mirror. It's showing you where your courage is missing. Let me paint the picture in a way that will land. Imagine 2 employees working at the same company, same job, same workload, same tools. Employee A, overwhelmed, anxious, avoiding decisions, fearful of looking stupid, paralyzed every time the software updates or the CEO mentions AI. Employee B, regulated, curious, adaptive, confident under pressure, not perfect, but present, steady, unshakable. AI doesn't replace both. AI amplifies the difference, and suddenly one person becomes indispensable and the other becomes invisible. I've been in boardrooms where decisions were made about teams, and I can tell you the truth with brutal honesty. Companies don't keep the smartest people. They keep the calmest. They keep the clearest. They keep the ones who don't fold under pressure. The AI era will accelerate that, because as AI handles more cognitive tasks, the value shifts to the human traits machines can't replicate. Courage, judgment, identity under pressure, nervous system leadership, emotional intelligence, decisional integrity, moral clarity. The World Economic Forum has already named these as the most essential future skills, not technical skills, but self-leadership skills. So let's talk about the psychology behind why people crumble in the AI era. Fear distortions. Your brain overestimates danger and underestimates your strength. When the pace of change rises, your mind lies to you. It tells you you're falling behind, even if you're not. Nervous system hijack. You don't freeze because you're incompetent. You freeze because your body is overwhelmed. AI acceleration pushes people past the speed their nervous system can regulate. Decisional drag. You hesitate, you procrastinate, you avoid, not because you don't know what to do, but because pressure makes your brain fear consequences, not choices. Chaos fragility. When the environment becomes unpredictable, your emotional stability cracks. You become a high performer in calm waters and a liability in storm conditions. Identity collapse. Your identity was built for a world that no longer exists. And when AI shifts the rules, your identity falls behind before your job does. I've been here too. There were moments in my career where the pace of change scared me, where I thought, what if I can't keep up? Where I felt the speed of the world outpacing the speed of my own courage. But here's the twist, the part that changes everything. AI isn't replacing humans. AI is replacing humans who are out of alignment with their own identity. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the most technical. You don't need to be the fastest. You need to be the most regulated, the most courageous, the most self-led, the most decisive when others hesitate, the most unbreakable in uncertainty. This is where the PAVNESS frameworks come in. Let me give you the system, the Courage Under Pressure protocol, a 4-step, high-performance, keep your job in the AI era strategy that no one else is teaching. Step 1, measure your courage gap. The courage gap index is the space between what you know you should do and what you actually do under pressure. AI widens this gap unless you close it consciously. Step 2, interrupt decisional drag TM. This is the internal friction that slows your choices. Fear, perfectionism, self-doubt, overthinking. AI demands decisional velocity, you must reduce drag. Step 3, stabilize chaos fragility. This is your ability to stay regulated when the world goes unstable. Breath, presence, nervous system leadership. Your body must become your anchor. Step 4, rewire identity under pressure. This is pressure identity collapse. AI will force you to evolve your identity faster than any generation before you. Who you were cannot take you where you must go. Now let me talk to you directly, eye to eye. Maybe you're terrified right now. Maybe you're pretending you're not. Maybe you scroll AI headlines at midnight until your chest gets tight. Maybe you're secretly afraid you peaked. Maybe you worry you'll be irrelevant. Maybe you're scared your kids will surpass you before you stabilize your career. Maybe you're afraid to admit how overwhelmed you feel. I want you to hear me. You were built for pressure. You were just never taught how to read your system. Courage is not a feeling. It's a state you train, and your nervous system is not your enemy. It's your engine. So here's your playbook. The 3 things you must do before it's too late. 1, train your nervous system daily. Breath, presence, grounding. Your clarity depends on your physiology, not your motivation. 2, build decisional velocity. Make more decisions faster with less emotional drag. Hesitation is how careers die. 3, reinvent your identity for the AI era. You are not your job title. You are not your tasks. You are not your comfort zone. You are a pressure-trained leader. If you do these 3 things, AI won't replace you. It will amplify you. And if you don't, AI won't have to replace you. Your fear will. If this episode landed, comment, "I'm an unbreakable leader" below. Share this video with someone who needs to hear the truth before the world shifts again. And if you're a leader trying to stay clear, confident, and courageous in a world that keeps throwing pressure at you, this is your show. Subscribe, like, and join my free newsletter at PAVNESS.com, packed with tools and tips to help you elevate your career and courage decision-making to become the unbreakable leader. And I'll see you in the next episode of PAVNESS Unbreakable Leadership Lab.